Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button, get that bell notification on so you don't miss out on the next episode of Brockton County in Ontario theme city. And make sure to hit the like button. The like button helps the channel a lot. This is a little silly view here. That's funny. Happy Monday, and I hope you liked the last episode we had where we did some highway management, some traffic fixes, some highway upgrades, built an interchange. I did go back and detail the interchange a bit. Maybe we'll see it on this little cinematic here. And I've also looked into some of the issues that we were seeing with the in and outs of the map. Outside connections, that's the word. So another thing I want to mention is that I am recording a bit ahead of time. Usually I record on the weekends. I record all the episodes for the week, usually on the weekends, so I get to see all the comments from past week. But I am not in town where my computer is this past weekend that you guys just experienced. So I'm actually recording this in advance, so I haven't seen many comments or suggestions at all in or over the last week's episodes. So perhaps we will see your comments and suggestions appear in the video on Wednesday or Thursday's video, or maybe we might wait until the following week to implement those. But I do have a couple other things that I have on tap for today. On Thursday's episode, we were discussing building a public sporting area, and that's what I'm going to start off today's video with. But first, I want to show the interchange. So I did clean it up a bit, and I added some markings and stuff. I think it works great. Another thing that I want to mention is that I realized that I was playing with despawning on, so I've turned that off now, so we should see bigger traffic jams. And I'm assuming that this interchange is going to get a bit difficult to deal with in the future, so I'm really excited to see that. First things first, let's look at our unemployment rate. So it's 7%. So we can definitely add some residential, and we definitely need some jobs, and we're definitely seeing that reflected in our demands here. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to add in a couple of streets over here. Let's go this way. Let's get our industrial street. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to first of all have guidelines back on. I'm going to pull the street up right through here, and then what we're going to see is, if I'm not mistaken, so I'm just going to check our districts here. We are in an industrial zone, so I'm going to make a bit of a secondary district right here, just in this area. Forest Park, so that's not a great idea. So this is Corolla Farms, so I think this is, whoa, Corolla District. Yeah, okay. And we're just going to make this a bit of a special industry area. We're going to make it farming industry. So this way, we can add in a bit of industry over this way and it not be so generic and everything like that. And a good tip when doing this is to not do too much of it. Otherwise, you're going to overwhelm your industries. Sorry, what am I doing here? I'm looking for the zoning adjuster because I want to turn zoning off this road so that we only get zoning on this side. And I figured it'd be nice to get some food specialization over here because it's already the farming district. Plus, with our mills over here, I thought it might look nice. All right, so I will let that zone in. It's going to take a little while, and we also have a bunch of residential to zone in over here. But we said we were going to build this public sporting area, and a part of that is we are going to need to add some schools. So I figured it would be a good time to check up on all of our services. So our elementary schools are doing okay. It seems like they're pretty full. This one's almost full. This one's is full pretty much. This one's full. Yeah, yes, this church asset counts as an elementary school, which is neat and helpful. This one is also full. Okay, so we're definitely going to need to add 1, if not 2, elementary schools. I'm assuming we'll need to build one over here too. But how about we start off with doing this? So we'll take our more modern more modern elementary school. And what we're going to do is we're just going to purpose this slot right here. Yeah, I think this one will work as a elementary school park, or elementary school area. And I'm going to use the small playground here. I'm just going to attach it. Actually, I think this side might be a bit better. Yep, that works. And then we're just going to detail out this little block here. So I'm going to grab the dirt path here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm pretty much just going to draw. Oh no, let's turn guidelines off for this, because I want a path right there. We're going to go around the tree and connect in right like that. I guess we can also connect over there. And pretty much what we're doing is we're just kind of making this whole area seem a bit more cohesive. All right, and then we can also probably add one of these in. Yeah, it's a bit too big over there. Perhaps this was actually a good spot for this. So we are a bit in the way still, so I will remove that. And we definitely need more parking in this area, which is what I was thinking. So that's fine, we'll do that, and then we'll just reconnect the pathway like this. Okay, come on. There we go. Now we're connected. And just to add some detail, I'm just going to add some trees in. I like the idea of detailing as we go, but sometimes I think it's best if we save it for a detailing episode like we had last week. Alright, so a couple trees, a couple parks. It's a pretty good school. So that's one. I think we're going to add in another elementary school over this way. And we're probably going to try to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. Oh, we need water out this way. Yeah, these are pretty cool buildings. And they're kind of thematic with this area. An abandoned house too. That's also neat. Okay, so I'm a bit lost today. My brain is elsewhere because I am also realizing that we forgot to turn these back on. Actually, let's empty that one again because I want to delete 2 of them. Because I don't think we need all 5. I'm just going to delete that one and this one for now. And hopefully this together will work, but we will see if we need to do anything else with it before we change it over. Oh, those were making power for us, weren't they? Oh, darn. Okay, another little sidetrack here. Now we could also add some more wind. We also have geothermal. Now, ideally, we're going to use solar power in this area, maybe even a dam. I hadn't even really thought about that. But perhaps we can... I mean, this is $700, and it only makes 40, right? Yeah, and then this one makes 120, but is a lot more. Whereas the geothermal is green. It only costs 13. It makes 80. Okay, well, why don't we try this one? This is the train line. I think we'll put it... slide it in right here. This whole area is going to change over time. Just letting you know. Okay, so our power should be jumping up. Yep, and we'll just adjust the budget as well. Back to 100. We should still be good. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some water potentially today as well. All Alright, so we're going to need another elementary school. And probably it's going to be down this way. Yeah, so ideally this is going to take up most of this area. We have this church as a bit of support, I guess, but we do need a secondary elementary school down this way. Now, this area wasn't really supposed to have that many educated citizens. The idea is a lot of the industry requires uneducated citizens. So I was hoping to keep this. So I think we'll leave that, and we'll leave just this one elementary school over this way. Since we did get some demand now, I'm going to zone in from about here, and we'll let that kind of come together. We'll see if we need to do anything in the future with that. I'll speed it up as well. And let's also take another peek at our demands. So we have some elementary schools over this way. Ideally, actually, I think let's look at high schools now before we get into sports. So we only have one high school in the city. And I'm assuming it's at full capacity. Yeah. Okay, so we could add in a high school over here. We can use the smaller one. A bit more urban. We can get it right off the street here like this. That's probably a good idea. Right down by the river, though. Not the best place for a school, in my opinion. Could also use this lot as well. But it's a bit out of the way here. Let's go back to 1 speed while I'm thinking about this. Now, ideally, if we, even if we have it over here, it will cover a lot of this, but potentially if we go over this way, it can cover some of this area too. Okay, so let's try to put it over here. Ideally, I want to get like a sports field beside it, so let's take a quick peek at the sports fields. We got a soccer field. It's a bit big, and I don't think it really works on a hill, so there's that. We could also just delete this road and use this whole area. It's probably a good idea. Let's do that. So we got Ashland Street here. I don't know if someone's left a name suggestion at this point, but if someone has left a name suggestion at this point, I'm sorry I haven't looked at it yet. If you haven't, please consider naming Ashland Street. It's pretty important. It connects to Bathurst Street, goes all the way down here, and it's a pretty main arterial road for the city, at least Bathurst and West. Okay, anyways, I do also have a list of names, but I'm saving them for other streets. Okay, so sports fields. This is what I'm looking for. And we're gonna go to baseball. Okay. Now I know we just zoned over here, but we'll just have to delete that. Alright, so let's take a quick peek at that again. Now I think if we put this over here, it's just tough because you don't want the balls flying into the school or onto the road. Okay, I think I have a bit of a good idea now. So we could also use this one, but this is a bit too big at this point. So let's use the high school here. We'll put it just like this, right on the edge of the road. And then we'll get the baseball diamond in right here, right beside it. Let's actually just go up more so we can get a pathway in between. Perfect. And we got some room for some basketball courts. Not enough room for a soccer field, but we're just about to make some soccer diamonds. Or soccer fields. Okay, so we got some basketball courts. How about we use the vanilla ones? Let's put a plaza in actually. Right here. And then we'll get a basketball court. Oops. Okay, and we could also get a couple other park assets. A skate park. So I should just readjust this and move it a bit, because I don't know if the trees with the baseball diamond really work. also going to need parking. Okay, so maybe the skate park was a bit too ambitious, but I don't know. I think maybe we put it right here. That's pretty good. We got a bit of a bus stop right here. Cool little tip if you're building some bus stops is you can use these taxi stands. Now I know we took zoning off, so I'm just going to have to use move it here to turn it around. But you can use taxi stands as a bit of a bus stop. They're pretty cool. And now it kind of looks like a bus stop too. Anyways, so we're gonna get some parking over here. So I'm actually just going to turn back on zoning here because it will help with the parking lots. How about we go with sorry, I never know where they are. Aha, they're right here. Could go with the parking garage. Let's see how big this actually is. Yeah, I think this will work. Connect in like that. And we're just gonna use move it to readjust this parking garage or parking lot. Just gonna hold control down while I'm doing this because it'll keep it straight. Yeah, this is the tricky part because you don't want to. Actually, I'm thinking. Oh, I didn't mean to delete both of them. I know that sometimes you can just connect them right in and they look a bit better. Okay, we'll try this. And I'm gonna hold control down again. Okay, we might need to use a smaller one, especially because of the baseball diamond assets. But I bet we can pull it back a bit. It's as far as we can go over there. Okay, we'll just pull Bathurst Street back. Okay, and a good tip whenever you have these really small roads is to just use a 4-lane road if you have it, and just replace that one section with it, because it helps the cars figure out what they need to do. And we definitely don't need a stoplight at the parking lot, so how about we turn off that, and probably do it here too. And what we'll do is we'll just, whoops, it's not necessary, but we'll just make this yield. Okay, so it is a bit funky, but I think it kind of works. Just gonna hold control down again. Now, those trees are just in the way, unfortunately. Go. All right, now let's try to decorate this parking lot a bit. It's a bit funky, but I think it actually is pretty cool. All right, so let's grab this one. I think this is enough. And we will just slide that in like that. And like that. Okay, and then we got a smaller one over here. Nice, and then let's get some electric vehicle parking. Yeah, right here. This is modern times, right? And I don't know if this will really work, but let's just throw that in there. How about a motorcycle parking right there? That's a bit too big. Okay. And then we'll just line these up. These assets can get really frustrating sometimes. bit too far out into the road, isn't it? Risky parking. Okay, anyways. Let's just decorate this a bit more because we still have some things to do. So let's just add in a couple trees. I think these trees right here will help block any baseballs at least that come this way. And we'll just get a couple more trees in here. So taxis are lining up here, which is good, but I wonder if I can just turn it off if taxis won't show up. But then we get that symbol, so I'll just leave it. Pretty cool. Should also probably look at getting a bus stop down here, but this high school should already be max capacity. Yep. Nice. And we still have demand for high school, so I think what we'll do is we'll get another high school in over here, and this one will be a part of the sports complex we're about to make. So I'm kind of eyeing this like corner right here as the option for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at what would be a main connection here. So looking for the next arterial connection. So we do have this road, which is a copy of this main road. This one could slide right through. Could also use this. This one would probably be a good option. Sure, let's do it. Let's do that. Making it up as we go. Okay, let's use just a normal one for now, and we'll upgrade it as needed. So we unfortunately don't really have any direct arterial connections to Queen Street over this way, and that's because we've been doing grid breaks. But kind of, if we look at this road, which is not named. Oh, Layton Street. We could probably kind of use that as a bit of a main road connection. Turn guidelines back on. Slide it right down through here. That's pretty good. And we got some dedicated lanes here. Kind of suck to live on that street, or right on these houses, but I think it'll kind of work as a good connection. And then we can look at getting in stronger connections. So this is a school, so never mind, scratch that previous plan. I think we'll probably need to look at getting another road right about here then. So this would be maintaining the 8 grid. And we'll connect up like this. Yeah, this is going to be a busy intersection, but that's fine. And in this quadrant here, we'll make it our public sporting area. So, how do we do this? Well, for one, I want to get a school in first. And I think what we'll do is we'll take one of these smaller roads. I do enjoy using the ones with a median, but I don't really find it. That's okay, let's just use this one for now. What we're going to do is we're just going to do that and then this. So we're going to make a small connection here. And the point of this was we're going to get our school off of it. Whoa. Let's go with the bigger one. I think we'll get it on this side. And I think we should probably actually change this up a bit. Could also, so I'm just going to use move it here and just throw it over there for now. Pause the game. We could also get a bit of a diagonal connection here. That'd be pretty cool. Let's turn bending off. And where are we? 850. Away. I guess a better one would be 17 units. So let's just do that. And then find 17 units. go. And then we'll just move it here, or the normal game, and we'll just plop this down. I think if we keep it a bit off center here, I think this could still be pretty cool and unique. So the reason why I put it off center is because I want this side to be a bit more closer to this road, so then this side's more open to the public sporting area. Alright, so next we're going to take our tree-lined road, and we're going to draw it out this way. Oops. Let's do that again and make sure that we have node snapping on. Okay, so we've kind of cornered the school now, and this way we can also get parking lots in over here. Nice. Alright, this is a lot bigger than I was anticipating it was going to be, which is nice. Okay, and then right here, we can, actually let's just draw it out a bit farther. Turn node snapping on. Okay, let's find a good spot. Right here, connect up like that. And the reason why I did that is because I kind of want to use this as a bit of a through street. I don't think this should have trees then. Hopefully this isn't a major connection. This is probably just going to be for the sporting areas, and what we're going to do is we're going to get our soccer fields here, and I guess it would be kind of second guessing myself here. So I don't want them too close to the school because I want it to be like part of the school and separate at the same time. So I think this will probably be our best option here. So we'll have one right here. And I wanted another one back in here. So let's grab our tree-lined road. And how far is this? 825, 11 units. This will work. This is where it is. Okay, so we're overlapping ever so slightly, but I think it kind of works. Okay, let's delete this. And then we'll pull this out. Hold the wrong button down. This isn't actually even. Okay, nice. We got two back-to-back schools here. I'll play the sim for now, or I'll sim the game. We'll get some water out this way. I'm assuming that the soccer fields would need water. Alright, so now that we got that, looks pretty neat. It's actually taking a lot less space than I was anticipating, to be honest. And then we're going to go into healthcare here, and we're going to get the sports hall and gymnasium. And this is also a lot smaller than I was anticipating. Okay, so this is just going to be a bit of a park here. I guess we can plop this. How about right here? And then we can also get the community pool or something out this way. Alright, we're going to grab a 1-unit road, and we're just going to connect out from here. No, I don't like this. We're actually just going to move this entirely, and we're gonna keep it kind of the same but separate. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna throw it over on this side. And then we'll get the community pool out over here as well. But this way it's a bit less like it's part of the high school. It's a bit, not really a fan of how that was gonna kind of look. So, and we'll get a sauna. I do like putting these beside each other. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of use this space as more open area. And there are some other sporting things we can get in here, like we get some tennis courts in here. And then we're going to need to detail this out. And we do have a tennis club, but this isn't the right spot for it. How about basketball? I think we can use a different basketball court for that then. We do have the urban hockey rink, which would be cool. It'd be cool to have this space still in the winter to be used. Let's rotate it on this side. There we go. Just gonna add in as many sporting facilities as we can. So we do have the basketball court as well, which we'll throw in over here and over here. And this is the same soccer pitch that we had before. Yeah, because I know we have actually two different soccer assets. Oh, no, they're different. Okay, so we do still have the skate park as well, which could be a cool option to have right behind the school here. Could also have the skate park over this way a bit. No, I don't think it would be right there. I think maybe we delete the sauna. What am I doing? Holy cow. And we come back with the skate park here. Yeah. Okay, we'll play the game. We'll let the sim run, throw it on 3 speed here, and we'll just kind of detail this up, and then we'll kind of let the sim go. So we don't have any baseball out this way. We do have a couple baseball diamonds already, but I do want to make a bit of a baseball area for next episode, perhaps, and kind of continue this public sports vibe out this way. I do want to get some commercial out over here. Let's do that and that. I think that'll look nice. And then right in here, I think what we can do is we can just kind of use one of these park assets. One of these original ones. It's a bit too big, unfortunately. We're gonna have to go with a playground. I think this kind of fits a bit better. Kind of helps fill in the space too. And what we'll do is we'll use the dirt path here, and we'll just kind of connect out like this. Just turn guidelines off. Oh, thought I did. There we go, and then we can also squeeze a path in right here. All right, and then this area can be used to detail out a park in the future, but I'm going to leave it for now. We're going to use a paved path here, and what we're going to do is we're just going to bring it out to about there, connect it in, and then I'm going to also bring it down to here. All right, and then we're going to kind of do the same thing over this way. Okay, well, it wanted me to connect over there, so we will listen to the game. And I think we'll try to squeeze in a path right here as well. So hopefully people are encouraged to walk over this way a bit more. Okay, and then we'll just fill in this rest of the space with a couple trees. And I think we did a pretty good job at making this park area nice public sporting area. It did cost a lot of money. It's going to cost us a lot weekly as well, but I think that's okay. I think the city can handle it. All right. Well, we're going to leave this space open for a future detailing episode. I'm just going to turn off these traffic lights here because they are not needed. And we'll come back in the future with maybe some bus route in here. And then I also want to get a baseball diamond area as well. But I think we'll save that for next episode. Anyways, hope you have a great rest of your Monday. And I will talk to you soon. Let's find a good little angle here. Peace out.